In this video, we're going to look into masking techniques. I'm going to load a character here, like let's say this head, and close this with a comma T to edit, and then just frame this guy here. Use some different material. Let's use the basic plain material. This guy has 69,000 points. So it is pretty good. We can actually subdivide it more. I'm going to Control V to subdivide this head. And again, navigating with the right clicking and holding the Shift key, I can go to side views and all that. Now I'm using the perspective. I can make it more orthographic. Always notice that in your a lot of times you don't want to have any distortion because we're working on this model. So if you don't want to have any distortion, you can turn the perspective off. Turn it on, then you have like a camera, so you have like a more of a perspective look to your viewport. I'm going to turn it off, and now I have symmetry on this model, so I can actually, I have symmetry activated, and I'm using the clay brush. So if I wanted, let's say, to isolate certain areas, like masking, so I can use the control. Basically, when you click here, you're using the brush, the current brush that is selected, so that we're actually sculpting this face. Now, if I want to use something like a mask, I'll hold on the control key, and then my brush here switches to the mask, and I can start adding masks. Now this I had it from a previous project set to like a sort of hold down control. You can see I have an alpha and I have a drag rectangle. So if I want to go back to the normal settings, I'm just going to click alpha off, and I'm going to use the freehand. So now if I click control, my mask brush that is activated is just a normal pen, like a normal brush. So I can add all these areas. What does that do? Those areas are masking out. Let's say I'm going to actually go ahead and sculpt. So they're actually keeping these areas intact. How do I remove the mask? Select control and drag outside, and now I have all these areas that you can see that were used for masking. Now if I want to make an invert mask, I go and click control and click alt, control. Now if I want to erase some of the area here, click alt and I can erase. Control to keep working. Now if I want to make this the inverse of that, I have to go out on the viewport and click once. That will invert, so that inverts the mask. And if I drag a selection, that takes away the mask. So masking with the control key, clicking, inverse, dragging, clearing the mask. So those are the shortcuts. So I'm just gonna try a couple of things here. So I'm going to make these dots and then inverse. Now, usually when we make a mask, the mask is according to brushes, that has a specific sharpness, like the fall off and all that. If I want to sharpen it more, if I click Control, it makes it more blurry. If I click Control and Alt together, it makes it more sharp. So this is it's getting, the boundaries of the mask are actually really sharp. So if I start sculpting here, I'm going to get these very, very sharp edges. You can see here that the edges are really sharp from the mask pointer. Now I'm going to go back and click Control, and as you can see here, because I sharpen this mask, everything is really, really sharp. Sometimes I do that and I just use my smoothing brush. if I wanted to get something really sharp, I could just, start with a really sharp mask and then soften it with my shift key, with my smoothing brush. Let's look at something else. I'm going to delete this character, Control N, and then go back and use dog and press T to edit, F to frame it, Control D a couple of times to make it make this more subdivided. And now I'm going to use a different type of technique. I'm going to go to my mask tool by holding down the Control, and then I'm going to go up here and change a couple of things. First of all, I need to use the drag rectangle, and I want to use an alpha, like for instance this alpha here. Now I can just create a mask according to this alpha channel. Of course I can go and repair this. Let's say I wanted to make it a little bit better here. I can hold Control and alpha off, go to freehand, and change my draw size. You can actually add other areas. You can increase the intensity. So you can do a lot of different things. Now I blurred the mask a little bit by clicking on the area. Or if I want to sharpen it, Control Alt, sharpen it. And now I'm ready to like sculpt. So now this area is completely. Now if I wanted to get the opposite, I would invert that, and I can sculpt these pieces out. You see how easy it is. It's actually like really exciting to work with masks, and you can do a lot of stuff with them. So now if I want to just clear the mask, Control, drag, and clear. So a lot of interesting detailing with using masks. In the next video, we're going to look into how we use HD geometry.